Good morning, everyone. This is Jay, and I'm back with another vlog. Yeah, so I got a phone call this morning. My apprentice slept in, so I have to pick her up. Yeah, as always, these things can happen. That's the fun if you have a small business with apprentices. Always funny things happen. The girls always think they are grown up, but yeah, when it comes to these things, they're not. Yeah, that's the funny thing. So I have to turn on the music because otherwise I'll get like a copyright notice from YouTube. Yeah, so that was a funny action this morning, and yeah, so I have to rush a little bit, pick her up, because basically she has to prepare the work for me, right? So when I'm late, she will be late, and everything will be late. Yeah, she sounded really sleepy on the phone. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, girls, no. I think she will not put on makeup and stuff. She will just jump into the joggers and yeah, she's not like, she's like very fancy when it comes to makeup and clothes, but when there's no time, she's just wearing a tracksuit. Yeah, maybe not typical for a girl, right? Anyways, yeah, now I have to rush a little bit and try not to get caught by police enforcement. Oh, there's a police car. Stay calm, stay calm. Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, why are they parking in that area? Yeah, over here is the police station. On the right side was the police station. It's the normal police and the highway patrol, so they are all both located in the building. And next to the police there is the, I don't know how to call that, it's the institution that checks whether your car is good for public traffic or not. So every now and then you have to bring your car to that spot, and they check on the car whether it's okay to drive with the car like in public, right? So, and former days it was like every 4 years they checked on it, every 3 to 4 years, and now they decided to make it every 4 years because, I mean, that's like Switzerland. Switzerland is small, so they don't have enough staffing to check on all the cars, so they just decided on expanding the time span between the checkups so that they would have less work. Not less work, because everyone gets a car nowadays, and Switzerland is one of the few countries that's growing, right? So we are growing in people, and so we get more cars, right? So when I came to Switzerland 11 years ago, Switzerland was 7 million people, and today we are 8 million people. So it's like it grew by 1/7 in 10 years, and that's a lot. That's really a lot. And everyone comes over here, gets a job, gets some housing, brings his car, buys a new car, starts living here. So Swiss economy had a lot of advantages by the migration, because most of the people that came for work, right? They came for making money, having a job, getting some like foreign country experiences. So that's why many motivated people came to Switzerland, started working, and yeah, so it was probably more advantages for Switzerland, those people coming. But in the late years, like starting maybe 2, 3 or 4 years ago, many of the people that came in 2006 when the migration policies changed, many of them go back, right? So many people say, we don't like the Swiss people don't like us, and we don't want to feel like, and we don't want to be treated like stupid foreigners, because when like German doctors come and they feel like being treated badly by the Swiss people, they would say, why do I want to go into a country where people don't like me, right? And that's a big problem for Switzerland, because Swiss people don't change that much. It's their mentality basically, which conflicts with many other people around. It's not conflicting in a way of a conflict, but many European people have a problem with that mentality. It's somewhat a weird mentality, right? And I don't know why just the Swiss are that way. I know other countries in Europe is that way, but it's Swiss mentality. I think it's the mountains, actually. It's the mountains. So Swiss people don't have, like, through the terrain, you always see mountains, you always have like a very short view. Like over here on Lake Constance and the Rhine Valley, you can look like a long distance, right? So you can look over the sea, you will see different things. But if you're living inside the mountains, your view is very short, right? So only a few kilometers until the next mountain comes. So I think that leads to the fact that the Swiss people think differently, because yeah, if you don't have a big view, maybe like that's affecting your way of thinking, I guess. And the funny thing is, Switzerland has a very high rate of suicide, and that's also related to depression. The always cloudy sky. We have a lot of cloudy sky, fog, clouds, not direct sunlight. So this is also affecting people. And yeah, the narrowness of the mountains. I mean, there's like areas where people live, they don't see anything. They don't see anything, right? They just can have a view maybe of a couple of kilometers at most, right? So, and that's like, if you always walk like this, you will get a different view of the world than if you have like far view, right? So that's my opinion on that topic. I don't know whether this is like scientifically proven, but I mean, why should there be such a high rate of suicide in one of the richest countries on the planet? That doesn't make sense, right? But on the other hand, my apprentice told me she deleted her Instagram, or she paused it, deactivated or whatever, because she said she feels too much pressure. It's like everyone has these nice handbags, makeup, looking beautiful, totally slim, stuff like that, and it's affecting her. She says that's too much. It's basically too much. So if you can't compete with that, if you lose the competition, or if you have the feeling of losing that competition, dang, I mean, then living is really hard, right? So I'm the type of guy that doesn't bother too much about the others. But if you get influenced by that, I can feel. So that's what I mean with the mountains. Look, see, the mountains are covered in fog and clouds, and that's what you have inside the mountains all the time. Over here, down there in the Rhine Valley, we have like almost clearer view. But if you live inside that all day long, like 300 days out of 360, that makes you depressed. Yeah, and I feel that, like, after 10 years, I get sick of the weather. Actually, I get sick of the weather over here. That's an interesting fact, isn't it? Yeah, so I think that's the problem Switzerland has. They need more sun over here. They need to develop technology like to laser beam away the fog and the clouds. This is making people mad, I guess. Yeah, and all is about money. Switzerland is about money. And the problem is, if you don't have one, yeah, you lose, right? And there is no way around that. And if you have not enough money, you always will be the loser, right? And you need a lot of money in Switzerland not to be the loser, right? Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna pick up my apprentice now. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you liked the inside of Switzerland, my insight on Switzerland, and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.